My father hated holidays. He thought they were an invention of the greeting card industry, aided and abetted by shopping mall operators to sell people a bunch of stuff they didn't need. "If you want anything, I'll buy it for you," he'd say. But we were children, and so for at least a few years, especially in elementary school, he and my mother went along with the gift-buying program, but in a low-key kind of way. On Hanukkah, we got practical things like socks and sweaters, and only on the first night. For show and tell day at school, when you had to bring in your fanciest Christmas present, the Gentile girls showed off things like their easy bake ovens. I brought in my latest sweater. After my mother died, we found letters my father wrote to her, agonizing over what to get her for her birthday. "Dearest Sal," one began, "I just came from Allison's." That was the name of the newsstand on Main Street. "And the cards were so banal, I couldn't bear to send you one. I just want you to know," he continued, "that I know you're having a birthday on the 29th, but more than that every day of your life is a great and important day for me. I feel tremendous gratitude for your existence and am very proud you're my wife. I really don't know what I'd do without you. I love you dearly, Len." If that sounds a little over the top, that's because my father knew that holidays, especially birthdays, meant everything to my mother. In that respect, she was like the New York City Transportation Department, which lists 34 legal and religious holidays when alternate side parking rules are suspended. She would have been all in for all of them. Luckily, both my parents were gourmets, so he happily went along with her inclination to throw a feast every chance she got. On the 4th of July, she hauled out her red, white, and blue tablecloths. On Hanukkah, the dreidel napkin rings. In late December, twinkling lights and pine boughs. And if the Steelers made it to the Super Bowl, then she went to the party store and bought black and gold crepe streamers. Growing up with one parent who adored holidays and another who disdained them, I had to decide for myself which, if any, rituals to follow. As a Jew, I felt no inclination to celebrate Christian holidays. As an atheist, I had no attachment to Jewish ones either. Then I married a non-believing Buddhist who was indifferent to all three. And since we didn't have kids, we had no obligation to pass on our heritage. In other words, we were off the hook. Holidays were strictly optional. For a number of years, Stan and I exchanged token birthday presents until we reached the age when the bigger problem was how to get rid of our stuff. That left Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and our anniversary. Our anniversary was easy. Neither one of us could remember it. We'd originally picked a date to get married that was convenient for our relatives to come to New York to witness the ceremony at City Hall. Then we took the number 6 train uptown and watched one of the later stages of the 3-week Tour de France. So we're pretty sure it's in late July. And that's close enough for us. Both of us agreed with my dad about Valentine's Day. It's just a manufactured event designed to peddle candy, flowers, and heart-shaped tchotchkes. That still left 2 biggies, Thanksgiving and New Year's. But when a secular Jew marries a secular Japanese American, the solution's a no-brainer. We go to the one place in town that for us symbolizes the festive spirit of the holidays. We go to Chinatown for dim sum.